Hello everyone, I'm here by RP rec number 25 RP 08715. I'm here to show you how to make HTML CSS and JavaScript web page. Follow step by step. Firstly, we open our Explorer and we need to go to local disk C. We need to save in xampp htdocs folder. Firstly, let's create a folder to hold our files. Let's call it exam 2026. Second, we need to open our editor. Can use Sublime or use VS Code. Okay, let's start. Firstly, we need to open our folder in order to save there our file in htdocs. In our folder we create exam 26. Okay, and we make a new file. Need to save that file in that folder. In that htdocs folder. Okay, let's go either an index. We are going to start on HTML. As we know, HTML need to start with doc type. We need to start HTML. HTML have three main part: header, and main part, which we call it body. And also you can add the footer when needed. Let's start with header. We need to add the title. Okay, let's get started with our body part by adding the main content. Let's use division tag. Okay, start with, okay, let's make it have class. Can call it product. As you have product, you need to define those product using division also. Okay, by giving class also box. It's an example. To simplify work, we copy and paste according to the number of product you have. We have computer, we have also camera, phone, and printer. Okay, and we needed to close our div by starting our second division. Okay, this division also have class. Let's call it about. You can, let's add a header, like a header too. You can add the header as you want, according to the size you want. Creates it's about us. Button, let's make this button on click. Road about. Either we click that button, we direct show us the about us paragraph. Read about us. We need to define that paragraph to display p, which means paragraph ID about content. Okay, let's close our paragraph and div. As you see, we are going to make the right grid using division also. As my project, I used division almost, but next time we can use also different tags, but the output is the same. Class grid section. Okay. Also here we define div with class grid. This class we define will be used while making our CSS file. Yeah, let's copy that you can copy like one and paste here in order to simplify task, but we need to change class. Let's call it item computer. Okay, copy, paste, for time reduction, and we edit camera, phone, printer. Okay, let's define paragraph with class caption. You can define your own class as you wish. Our products. Okay, after div you may cross also div. Enter, open script, for JavaScript you add script JavaScript name. If you write a different JavaScript name, you may not find a clear output. Okay, let's save our HTML file. As next, we are going to make a control new, and we save our style dot css. Okay, next save. We are going to use a selector. Okay, let's define box size. Border box margin. This is a page margin equal to 0, and define padding also it's 0. CSS, as we studied, it show or it design style the HTML file on the web page. Okay, make a CSS for a header, open brackets, background with light blue, height 100 pixels, width also 100%. This 100% means that it will fulfill all the page. Okay, let's make a display of flex align item. This is our item position on the page. Center mean all item will be pressed in the center of the header. Justify content flex start. Okay, continue with padding. This it's a design padding left side for 20 pixels. That it's a size pixels or percent. Show the size in to define the size in CSS. Here we are going on class container open bracket display of flex also max width of 600 pixels with overflow of automatic. That's for a main layout. We are going to design on a product list. Class selector products for width of 20%. Okay. We are going to see about a box class. Box, as we see, it's for this product also, for computer, camera, phone, and printer here. Okay, next to our CSS with class box open brackets with a border of 1 pixels solid black. With also padding of 10 pixels with margin of 5 pixels. Okay, we go next on hover price. Hover it select automatically by displaying the selected item different from others. If class from class computer, it will hover the price. Okay, hover after being selected. Okay. And it will be highlighted automatically. Content to highlight. Okay, price, we are going to highlight prices of 3,000 Rwandan francs with color of red. Okay, we continue about section. We make a class about, as on HTML file, about is about, here on class about, show about in HTML. Okay, we continue on about width of 60% and padding of 10 pixels. We continue on grid section. We have a grid section class. Grid section, open bracket, by writing width of 40%, text align of center, mean that all text will be pressed on center of the section. Okay, we continue on a grid. Let me show you a grid in HTML. It's we finish grid section, but contain a grid also of item, computer, camera, and others. We continue with our CSS. We write a display of grid with a grid template column of repeat. Okay, automatically comes. We go next on border of 2 pixels, solid red, red. Okay, with the background of blue. On item, open bracket with border of 1 pixels, solid white, next on padding. Yes, 20 pixels. On color, the look of the item white. We go next on caption with class caption. Open brackets with the margin top. This is a distance from the top of the page to the caption. It's for 5 pixels. We go next on responsive. As we know, a website or a web page is displayed on a different electronic device like computers, smartphones and tablets, and they have the different screen size. As that fact, we need to make a responsive in order to help or the user to have a responsive web page or website. We go next on media. Arbaz media. We go right maximum width of 600 pixels. And you go next for cross container. With flex direct. Direct direction of column. And the next on products comma cross about comma cross grid section. If there are single space, open brackets with width equal to 100%. Okay. Now before we proceed to the JavaScript, let's save our work and display it in a browser to see the output. We go right click and we open in browser. Let's wait for a single moment. Okay, as you see here we have our HTML text. Okay, let's proceed to JavaScript. Control new, or you can use a file. Click a new file and we click save as. save as script dot js as an extension. We go write function. Here we got a template. We need to write a function. As you know, function need a function name with road about, as that road about we see in HTML. This road about button, we need to connect it to this JavaScript in order to get a clear output. We go next. This argument, let's main with empty space. We go make fetch. From this fetch mean to get from somewhere. Fetch about here we write a file where our text are, and let's make about the text. We didn't have about the text, but it's a next step. Okay, we go continue with then we have a response equal or greater than response dot text. Go right brackets, and we go next on then also about data equal to greater than of document dot write dot get element by ID for about content. After that, we need to inner text equal to data. We go next on catch error equal or greater than of console dot log error. This catch helps us to know where the errors are being found. Okay, and we save our JavaScript. and also we need to make that about dot text. Okay, we will make save about dot text, and we save. Okay, that's needed. Let's write our text as unguka limited is a company that specializes in selling ICT tools such computers, phones, camera, and printers in our goods. Here you can write your own paragraph or text. It's not a prohibition to write yours. Okay, let's save our text. Okay, and let's check in our htdocs as we have all required files. Here let's browse in our web browser as to see the output. Okay, let's to see our output. Let's start our. It's an prohibition if we have an JavaScript. We need to open XAMPP in order to get all output clearly. As we don't start XAMPP, we get only a HTML files. Okay, let's open XAMPP as our local server. Okay, let's wait a single moment for it to be started. Yes, a patch is already on. Let's click admin and wait for the browser to start. Okay, we write our folder name exam 2026 and we browse. As we see, our file are not yet working. Let's see what is not working properly. Okay, let's see. Okay, you have HTML. As HTML, if we get a mistake, we check a line by line. Okay, error found. Here I didn't. Okay, let's first write and in title ICT tools shop, and we need to link our external CSS with our HTML. Okay, link. Okay, we go write referral of style and sheet, and we add a document name, or as we call it, style dot css, and we will make save. And okay, sorry, and we go next in our browser also to see if our document is also working. Yes, as you see, we need to check our JavaScript by clicking read about us. Read about us is not yet working, but let's see how our document is being responsiveness. Okay, we need to minimize. As you see, we make it. You see we can also minimize by the width size. Okay, you see this help people who using telephone or tablet to see the web clearly without missing anything. Okay, let's see in our JavaScript what missing in order to be responsive. Okay, we need to check line by line. Page dot about dot text, then responsive for. Here is the mistake. Okay, we go make save, and we bounce back on by using Alt tab to see the different navigation which are being opened on our computer. Okay, you see, let's see the output. Okay, let's click on readers and see. Read about us is not yet working. We go check also get element by